Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by yours truly. It is that time where the most broken character lately has arrived. And we got some early access footage that we're going to be reacting to and giving my thoughts. I haven't seen any of this stuff. And of course, we're going to start off with one of my favorite creators in the space, my boy Braxophone. Without further yap, let's go ahead and get into it.
Guys, this character has just completely blown my mind. This is Sunday, and his values, his buffs, the things he brings to the—
Bro, Brax has a natural announcer voice. I swear, bro just need to get a part-time job at the Super Bowl every year, and he'll be set, bro. That pass was crazy. Oh, he's going down the field. He's going for 5. Oh, the 10. Oh, the 15. Oh, that is absolutely tremendous and wonderful. Bro's got the voice, bro. He's got it.
The team are absolutely crazy. So in this video, I'm gonna go over everything Sunday does, what he brings to the table, and why this is incredibly important going forward, especially into 3.0.
Talk to us, brother. Talk to us.
Sunday looks like he's going to be an absolutely pivotal unit, and while that could change, at least right now, based on how we know Hoyoverse does things, Sunday is incredible, and I need to show you guys and tell you guys exactly why. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another pre-release video. This is recorded on the Creator Experience server, meaning that it is an early version of the character and is subject to change. It is possible that the values on Sunday could actually be adjusted before launch, so keep that in mind, but these are my first impressions of him based on this early access version. It's been a minute since we've done one of these because we only had one limited 5-star character over the last patch, so it's actually given us a little bit of time to rest up and restore our reserves of stellar jades, and you're gonna need them. So
Bro is such a weeb. Look at him. Bro is about to lose his life savings for this character when they drop her in the Fate collab.
no more stalling. I'm gonna go over everything you need to know about Sunday in this pre-release. So I'm not gonna go into the lore of Sunday because I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't played through the story, but he's got some new—
Holy rigged account. That account is rigged. I love saying that every single early access. Holy rigged. Yo, King Jules, thank you for the tier 1, baby.
new drip, and you'll notice that if you have at least seen him in the story once. My opinion on the new drip is I like it. I think it's decent. I think he actually had too many muted colors.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is the first time I'm seeing the in-game model. Chat, y'all can go ahead and comment on it yourselves. I think the in-game model looks worse than the drip, which is unfortunate. The in-game model, he doesn't look as swaggy as he did in that drip. I'll be honest. That's my personal opinion. All right. Hey, you like him. That's cool. I'm just saying that drip made it look like brother was, you know what I'm saying? He was him. And right here, he kind of looks like, yeah.
On his last outfit, so I think this is pretty good in general. I think it looks nice, and he honestly kind of took some colors out of Bronya's book here, I think, with the sort of blue, black, white, and gray. He's sort of repping that with the gray hair as well, which is ironic because he and Bronya are basically two characters that can replace each other depending on the team. Congratulations, Sunday, you're now in the Hall of Fame.
Bronya replacing Sunday. I don't know about that one. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
I'm gonna go in and show you what he does, but before we go in, here's the relic set that I'm using. I'm using Sacerdos, the 4-piece, which is gonna give me speed buff, and it's going to make it so whenever I use my skill or ultimate on an ally, specifically one ally target, it increases their crit damage by 18%, and it lasts for 2 turns. It can stack up to 2 times, meaning if I use it 2 times in a row, they actually are getting 36 crit damage, which is a huge buff. And I'm also—
and then apparently you can put that on another character, and then they can do their skill 2 times, and then you can have a 72% crit damage buff because the wording on it doesn't say can only stack to a certain times. You know what I mean? So that means you could do it again on another character, and then they can stack it, and then you could do it on the summon that of that remembrance character, and then I'm just kidding.
Using Lushaka. Now you can use a ton of different planar sets, and honestly, even the relic sets are
Hold up, boys. Max, fat head, bro, always in the way. Let's put this over here. All right, cool.
interchangeable. But Lushaka is going to give me 5% energy regen, which is going to be helpful for getting my ultimate. It's also going to give 12% attack to the first character in the lineup, so I'm going to make the first character my DPS.
I do wonder if that 5% will actually like negative edge you to getting your ult up, or if it won't. Will it negative edge you out, or will it not matter? Often at times, it usually matters depending on the character.
For those of you who don't know, Sunday is a buffer. He's a harmony character, which means he gives your team buffs, and he has an action forward that I'll go over in the showcase. So Messenger and Sacerdos are both going to be decent options for him, specifically if you need to speed tune him, which most of the time you're going to want to do. And for planar sets, you can run a ton of different ones. Any of the support sets are going to be fine. You can run Von Walk, you can run Broken Keel, Lushaka, you can run Fleet of the Ageless, you can run Penacony. All of them are going to be fine options. For main stats on this,
I completely agree with that sentiment too. You don't got to stress too hard about it. There's always going to be some that give you a bit more fluctuation in value or diminishing value, but yeah, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, brother, it's not up to you. It's up to your account's luck.
Just running crit damage body, I'm running speed boots, and then I'm running HP sphere and energy regen rope. You want the energy regen on the rope because you want to use his ultimate pretty often, especially if you have his light cone. HP is for sustain, and then you just kind of want the highest crit damage pieces you can get, and crit damage body is basically given for that. So speed, it's whether or not you're speed tuning him to your character or not, but you're probably always going to want speed boots. There might be instances where you don't, but like 99% of the time you do.
It's like, it's one of those instances where there's going to be some like scenarios, even sweaty scenarios, where you might be able to get away without a speed boot, right? But the general consensus is going to be to make the guy go as many times as possible so that he can advance the dedicated character of your choice forward more times than often, and also battery himself. But there'll be some scenarios where I'm sure you'll see people doing a speedless chicken wing boy, and it's actually working out just fine. It just depends.
And then for the light cone for the showcase, I'm not showcasing his signature light cone, but I will tell you what that does in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and use But the Battle Isn't Over because that's going to be more relatable.
Nice.
Since that light cone is a little more attainable for most players. So here we are with our general. This guy is a character that gets buffed every single patch, it feels like.
I can't believe, chat, can y'all believe this? Can y'all believe this? There's no way we're staring at Jing Yuan on the screen in an early access video almost 2 years later in Honkai Star Rail. Damn, bro. Chad, I got to tell you, bro, like for me, I've always been a Jing Yuan fan, but I accepted the truth the moment he fell off, right? I accepted it. But I'm excited for him. I'm happy he's back, and I look forward to playing with my Jing Yuan. But what I'm more excited about is the fact that they actually revitalized an incredibly old-ass character that no one ever thought was going to get revitalized again. Like, people think, like, oh, that's it. We're never seeing these characters come back to life ever again. But we have one come back. And you know what's crazy? Y'all know what I'm about to say. That means we got hope for my boy Blade. That's right. I ain't never giving up on my boy Blade. That means Blade is going to come back into the light again. After 3.0, you know what's going to happen? In 4.0, we're not going to get a summoning meta. We're going to get a masochist meta. And people going to be draining HP from everybody left and right. And you know who's going to be at the forefront of that shit? Going to be Blade, bro. Cope, hey, bro, listen, man. I'm telling you, I know these things. Blade's coming back in 4.0. Watch. And I'm making a Make Blade Great Again video very soon. And I'm going to show y'all an entire kit I cooked up just to make him broken, just so the devs can watch my video and then copy my shit like Shakespeare. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me stop yapping.
He keeps getting new relic sets that work for him, new synergies with other characters, and it feels like this world is conveniently built for him, much like Priscilla from ReZero. Well, Sunday happens to be his best partner in the entire game, and it's not even close. This guy is basically Bronya for summons, and since Xing'an has Leonard the Lightning Lord, Lenny, good old Lenny over there, Sunday is going to make him absolutely jacked. Now, is he like a top tier DPS now? Probably not right this second, but if they keep buffing summons and releasing kits for characters with summons, maybe he will one day reign supreme. I don't.
Wait, hold on, bro. I might have to watch the Poke video because he's a bit more sweatier than Brax is. Just to affirm that. If listen, chat, I gotta tell it to you. If General ain't meta still with Sunday, bro, that's gonna be the funniest shit of all time to me. Bro, that's gonna be the funniest shit of all time to me. Because like in my mind, I'll be honest, I think there's no way he's not meta right now. There is no way our General is not meta right now. Not with Sun. There's no way. Tier 1, absolutely fucking not. There's no way he's tier 1 with Sunday. If he is, that's going to blow my socks off, bro. I'm serious. That's going to blow my fucking mind if he is not at least T0.5.
I don't know. But anyways, let's just get into this fight. We are on floor 12 and we're gonna hop right in there and I'll explain exactly what Sunday does. All right, so here we are in combat. I'm gonna start off with Robin's skill just to get her abilities going. And now Ho-Ho I should skill with to make sure that we can get cleanses, but just for skill point usage, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and basic attack here. All right, and now we're on Jing Yuan. Now I mentioned that Sunday down here in the bottom left is actually an action forward character. That means that if we speed tune him to Jing Yuan, which we have, we've got 135 plus Jing Yuan here and 134 Sunday, we can actually just go boom, Sunday, action forward, Jing Yuan again. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and skill with Jing Yuan.
See what I'm thinking right now, chat. Right here, I'm sorry, I gotta move my head out the way again, chat. What I'm thinking right here is the speed tuning I'm already seeing right now. This character is probably going to be a lot more difficult than people think. Because right now, problem is that the Lightning Lord's not in front of Sunday, and the Lightning Lord should be in front of Sunday. This is off rip immediately what I'm looking at right here. Sunday needs to be slower than Lightning Lord. And
Camaro 1205 just subscribed.
damn, I'm really trying to think about that. The problem though is that if he's slower than Lightning Lord, he might not go twice because Lightning Lord's slow as shit. So I think in the first turn, you can't, it's inevitable. Like you just gonna have to ignore, because I'm trying to really get greedy here and I'm trying to make the Lightning Lord go and then Sunday brings him back. But I actually don't think it's possible. I think you're just gonna have to ignore that first bout.
Which is going to give us 8 stacks of Leonard, and I'll actually move over here so that way you guys can see the stacks on Jing Yuan. We are at 8 stacks now. Now I can action forward Jing Yuan immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and it's going to bring him up, but it's also going to bring Lenny up. I don't know if you can notice that, but the summon in the top left is also moving forward. Now this is what separates Sunday from Bronya, aside from just the values of the character. Bronya, when you action forward a character, it gives them a buff for a turn, and it doesn't touch their summon. Well, Sunday actually brings forward your summon as well. You immediately take action, 100% action forward, increase their damage dealt by 30% at talent level 10, or skill level 10 technically. And then if that character has a summon, you also get an additional 50% at level 10, which means you're getting 80% damage bonus. And not only does it last for 1 turn, it lasts for 2 turns. So your summon's not losing any of that value after your character attacks. And on top of that, just like Bronya, he does have a dispel on his skill as well. So,
and basically what he's saying there, for anybody who might have like just not been paying attention, he's essentially saying that Sunday's going to bring you and your summon up to the field, and y'all are going to get a massive damage boost. And then after Jing Yuan's turn goes, he still has the buff as well as the summon. It's not like it goes away after he does his shit.
So if Jing Yuan decides to take a little nappy, it doesn't matter because he will just wake him up. And that's basically it, guys. That's his entire kit.
My main thing here is, can Jing Yuan go 3 Lightning Lords in 1 turn? He should be able to, based off of how it works out in my head. I think with the right and proper like speed tuning and shit, there's no way he can't go 3 times.
Is what I would say to you if I was a liar. But if you go over to talent, you can see when using skill increases the target's crit rate by 20% at talent level 10 for 3 turns. This means not only am I getting 80% damage bonus on Jing Yuan, I'm also getting 20% crit rate for 3 turns, which is just absolutely disgusting.
That shit is wild. On a min-maxing level, you're going to be able to run crit damage body comfortably. But on a min-maxing level, you might be able to like abandon crit rate substats and try to get more rolls on crit damage. You know what I'm saying? Just like fuck crit rate and substats, give me all crit damage roll crit damage 4 times every single freaking stat on somebody who hasn't built enough crit rate in their kit to really pop off.
That is 40 crit value. And then on top of that, you also get 25 energy at the start of battle with one of his major traces. That's normal. Just a buff for the support in their traces. It's normal stuff. So anyways, now that we know the action forward has worked. It is Jing Yuan's turn. And if I skill, I'm going to put Leonard at 10 stacks, which is going to max him out.
Really nice.
I'm actually not going to skill yet. And the reason is because Sunday's ultimate is ready. And Sunday's ultimate is another buff. So I'm gonna go ahead and ult Jing Yuan real quick, and just to show you sort of what this does. Beautiful animation, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous animation.
See, me personally, I think Sunday has, dude, you also have the option to fill up Robin's ult, man. And then like, do some crazy shit. Like what I like about this team is the Scooby-Doo and Robin and like it's energy fucking galore, you know? You can cook, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that's the best optimal way, but Sunday is crazy with Robin because he can, if she needs it, top off her energy. It's like, holy shit, man. The cooks can be insane, chat.
It do be a little long though. Now you'll notice that Jing Yuan gained some energy. Why is that? Well, that's because of his ultimate's ability. Surprise, you use an ultimate on a character, it makes it better. Wow, that's crazy. Sunday's ultimate actually regenerates 20% energy for one designated ally character, which is the target, which is Jing Yuan.
And one thing else that I want to point out here is he has one of those ults. Their duration is based off of when they come up. So that ult that Brax did earlier, sometimes you're going to have to do that depending on the situation. But you did just waste a turn because if you ulted on Sunday's turn, then he would save himself a turn.
But it gets
depends
better.
though.
Sunday
It's
actually
either
has
work.
a trace that you can unlock that makes it so at the minimum you are always getting at least 40 energy for the character, which a lot of the time is more than trace that you can unlock that makes it so at the minimum better. Sunday actually has a trace that you can unlock that makes it so at the minimum you are always getting at least 40 energy for the character, which a lot of the time is more than 20% of their max energy.
Dude, that's fat. Holy shit, that's a fat amount of energy back.
A character would have to be at 200 max energy for this to count as 20%. So for characters that have higher than 200 max energy, it'll regenerate more than 40. But for majority of characters, or like basically every character in the game,
120, 140.
It's gonna be 40 energy.
And then you got the 100 energy Andes in the game that like they almost half their energy's back.
Flat after this trace. So that's disgusting. But that's not even the best part. He actually gives crit damage similar to Bronya, except the amount of crit damage that he gives is insane. For reference, Bronya gives 16% of crit damage plus 20% flat for her ability, whereas Sunday gives 30% of his crit damage plus 12%. So minus 8% flat, but almost double the personal crit damage share, which is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, you're gonna see 300 crit damage Sunday.
You're sharing a ton of it with your character that you buff, and on top of that, it gives them the effect, the Beatified, which lasts for a total of 3 turns. That makes it so that whenever you use your skill on them, you actually get a skill point back. So what really separates this guy from Bronya, because it's not the color scheme and it's not the ultimate giving crit damage, it's the fact that he is Bronya, but a little bit SP positive, at least with his light cone. And without his light cone, he's at worst SP neutral, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, that, and it just to reiterate that, he's basically saying, guys, even if you don't pick up this guy's light count, being SP neutral as a harmony unit is fucking is like bonkers. But picking up his light cone makes him SP positive, which is insane considering that he's literally a better Bronya.
And also the summon part, that's also important too. So anyways, I've yapped about his kit enough. I'm gonna go ahead and save Jing Yuan's ultimate because I do not want to overcap on Leonard's stacks. So I'm gonna go ahead and skill, and then Lightning Lord Lenny is going to attack. And on 2 targets, we managed to hit.
Wait, what the hell was that damage? What that damage was booty cheek. Boy, he must be playing the most booty cheek Jing Yuan of all time.
234k, which honestly isn't that insane, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that crazy, but it's a hell of a lot better than it used to be.
Let me think about this for a second. Hold up. He didn't ult. Okay, you know what? To be completely fair, man, he didn't ult with anybody else, bro. He didn't ult with Robin. He didn't ult with Scooby-Doo. Like, this was literally just our general and Sunday. In our general, you kind of want to load that motherfucker's Lightning Lord up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really, that basically, he was missing like 1,200 attack boosts from Robin's ult. 1,200 attack boosts, plus Robin's additional damage on top of your damage. Scooby-Doo's 40% attack boost. You know, it was a lot. It was a lot of damage left. So, I mean, it makes sense. Yeah.
And then we can activate Leonard. I actually had to split the run because they stun locked the shit out of Sunday, and that kind of ruined the entire speed tuning, which is a problem that everyone has if you don't have cleanses active. It can just happen. It is what it is. Ho-Ho's gonna get, effect res. Okay, we're good. So anyways, now the ball is rolling, right? I'm gonna go and use Ho-Ho's ability to give us some ult energy.
It's hurting, bro. You can't be letting that Robin go. You can't be letting that Robin get that with you. Nah, bro. That Robin needed that energy, Brax. She needed it, brother. Oh, my eyes.
Regen, and then I'm gonna also give us some attack buffs through Ho-Ho, which is cool. and I'm gonna go ahead and use her skill finally. I'm actually gonna basic attack with Robin, and we're gonna use Jing Yuan and Sunday here. And Jing Yuan is right in front of Sunday, and he is beatified now, which means that when I skill with Sunday, we're gonna get a skill point back. And you can actually see this down here. I'm gonna go ahead and...
Oh, this is good. This is good shit. This is great content, Brax, right here. This is important for people to see the value of Sunday. So Jing Yuan gets a free ass Lightning Lord cast plus his cast, and then you pop the Robin ult, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom. But I still think, you know what I'm saying, should have waited for the Scooby-Doo ult after the Robin ult.
Skill Jing Yuan forward, and I get a skill point back, which means that if you have 2 skill points, you can skill.
I would auto attack with our general right here.
So nice.
I would not skill.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my skill. Leonard's going to attack, and then I'm gonna Robin. Let's do it. So Leonard's going after these guys blow up, and on 2 targets, we managed to hit 278,000 damage, which is pretty dang good for Jing Yuan, man. I'm not gonna lie. Now that we have Robin buffs, we're gonna go ahead and ultimate. And now we have 2 skill points, and because of the beatified, we're gonna get our skill point back. Gonna go ahead and do this. And at the start of every one of Sunday's turns, the beatified effect is going to go down. It is
that shit is, yeah, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. After what I'm seeing here, Jing Yuan about to be popping off, chat. Bro, about to be popping off, chat. I'm gonna keep it a stack. This shit is dirty, man. Oh my god, dude! With the right rotation, the right mid maxing, you don't even have to do anything right here. They're gonna be dead already without the third swing. I think properly optimized, you're gonna be able to frame 1 Robin ult in the next fucking cycle going into the next one, and then ult with her again before the turn fucking ends. I guarantee you, Jing Yuan will be strong enough to wipe them without doing any of this. You go into the next fucking cycle, frame 1 Robin ult with Robin again before the turn ends. That's gonna be the real sweaty shit. I guarantee it.
Is tied to Sunday, which means that Jing Yuan can take like 50,000 turns, and he's just gonna retain it until Sunday's used it 3 times.
Aglia 1 patch later. Okay, we gotta talk about this because I keep seeing a lot of people say Aglia 1 patch later. Aglia probably gonna power creep everybody, right? Yeah, sure. She's gonna power creep Jing Yuan. Yeah, sure. But here's the thing: if I already own Jing Yuan, I don't need Aglia. Right? That's a want, not a necessity. Jing Yuan gonna work just fine.
So what you can do is you can save the...
No, you didn't miss NTE. It starts in 45 minutes, damn near.
If you want to, but the energy that he gives, I think, is worth just using it, especially if you're down to 1 stack. It can be pretty helpful. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this to get the energy to Jing Yuan as fast as possible. And then we're gonna go ahead and use our skill, and Leonard is going to hopefully finish them off with 10 stacks. But
there's no way.
See. Yes, sir. 394,000 damage.
Good damage.
That is much better for Jing Yuan. Oh my gosh. So we managed to get to Svarog in 0 cycles. I do have to use basic attack on Hui Hui.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and use ult on and use Leonard to get 3 more stacks, and then I'm gonna go ahead and basic attack. Use Hui Hui ult.
Yes, that's a good Hui Hui ult.
Now the downside is I have 1 skill point.
That's a good
that means I
Scooby-Doo.
wouldn't be able to skill on Sunday next turn. So I'm gonna basic attack. I'm going to Sunday Jing Yuan forward. And then I can skill on Jing Yuan with the buffs and with the skill point back, which is super nice. Now, one thing you should know is if you have Sunday's light cone, skill points are not going to be a problem. In fact, his light cone, which I will go over right after the showcase, is so incredibly strong that it basically takes away all of the issues that Sunday has. It just makes them not issues anymore.
But I'll be honest with you, Jing Yuan sometimes just doesn't need to skill either, though. You can also, like, free to play build wise, you can just fucking queue with Jing Yuan and have 9 stacks instead of 10, and that's perfectly okay.
Which is absolutely disgusting, and it might be one of the strongest light cones for a character in the game, which is unfortunate for low spenders and free-to-play players. But do know if you do get that, it is pretty damn good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basic attack with Robin here, get her ultimate. When he summons hand, I'm gonna use her ultimate so that way I don't get stunned. I don't want to get yoinked, man. All right, here we go. Not gonna get yoinked. This is not the 0 cycle strat. The 0 cycle strat is just get lucky.
No, I completely feel Brax on that. That fucking yoink is so annoying.
I'm just trying to survive, man, for the showcase.
I feel you, Brax. Tell those nerds to sit the fuck down somewhere, bro. This is the typical Honkai Star Rail player right here, bro. We just trying to get the W.
All right, I need to heal on Hui Hui to stay safe. So -1 skill point. Again, if I had Sunday's light cone on, the skill points would not be an issue. And just so we don't waste any energy, I'm gonna go ahead and use his ultimate on Jing Yuan right away.
Chat, you gotta understand that was so necessary to say. Y'all have no idea how many fucking try hard meta slaves were like, oh, he didn't use Robin's ult at the right time. Oh, he did zero cycle. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's not a real emanator.
Just going to fill up our ult gauge, and then we can do this, get 3 stacks, and then we can basic attack and get 20 energy, action forward, and then skill, which gives us 30 more energy. So boom, right away, pull Jing Yuan forward. Then we get our skill point back because we're beatified. 102k on the skill, 260k on the lettered. So I'm gonna Hue, which is going to give us an extra 20%.
Who the fuck named that ability beatified? Goofy ass name.
Energy in every single bank. Basic attack on Hue. Now we have 3 skill points. We are chilling for skill points now. We're gonna skill on King Yuan, which is going to give us our ultimate, but I'm gonna go ahead and skill him forward first. Boom, do this, ult them. Now we're gonna get all of the bonus energy from this one because our energy bank is like not full at all. We can skill again, which is going to give us 10 stacks for Leonard. Leonard's gonna slam down.
Damn, and then Robin still got the ult up before the turn ends.
Do a ton of damage, 326k.
Solid 1 cycle.
We skill on Robin. We use Robin's ultimate.
Oh, and keep in mind, guys, Jing Yuan's damage goes up tremendously high when there's only 1 target on the fucking field because it's lightning nords not jumping from target to fucking target. Some targets have a bit more resistance, a bit more, not, or they don't have the debuffs on them. So your lightning lord's hitting a target that has no debuffs. Basically, when it's 1v1, that's when our general really pops off.
Action forward. We're definitely not killing Svarog in this cycle, but that's...
Is NTE still happening or is that done already? I've been live for 41 minutes.
It's okay. We are beatified still, so we can skill, give us a skill point back, skill again, get our ultimate, instantly get 10 stack Leonard, which is gonna be just so nice for damage. On a single target, we're hitting 257k. That's pretty good. Like, I feel like that's decent. Now, the downside is we get yoinked here, the run's dead. All right, yep. Jing Yuan got yoinked.
That's
unlucky.
rough, bro.
All right, together.
God damn, Gay said, fuck your video, cuz. Oh my God. Bro. Oh, I would have broke my damn keyboard, bro. Yo, out of all the people, bro, motherfucker yoinked him. See, that's why I felt Brax earlier when he said, listen, bro, I'm just trying to clear my content, man.
The situation to
oh,
not
look,
be cooked.
he can break it.
We're gonna go and destroy that. Boom.
There you go.
Do this. Get Jing in some energy, man. Let's get this guy some energy, and then we can go ahead and instantly ult Jing Yuan, give him some more energy.
You gotta whack away with Scooby. Damn, that's what he should have done. He should have fucking auto with Scooby, then use Sunday to bring Scooby back to auto again. GG's.
Use the beatified.
Break the shield.
An extra skill point. Actually, the energy didn't allow us to do that. I realized what I said afterwards. The energy didn't allow us to do that. The ultimate did, but you get what I'm saying. Now you can skill on King Yuan, use his ultimate.
Guys, the NTE starting in 40 minutes.
And we have 8 stacks, and Svarog should basically just be dead here. Is what would happen if we had hit Svarog more, but you know what? It is what it is, guys. So that was 3 cycles with Jing Yuan in 2024 in this version of 2.7.
Yeah, it's
and
big.
you can actually clear much faster. You can definitely 0 cycle Jing Yuan. If you're willing to sit there and just, you know, hit your head against the wall 40 times, and if you have Eidolons on Jing Yuan, and if you have signature light cones, you can do it. It's easily doable.
You don't have to do all that. I'll be honest. It's a bit of a reach. You just gotta fucking figure out the fight and then build your team accordingly. I'm pretty sure you can do it. Yeah, relatively easily. Based off of what I saw, the right fucking like setup. Oh, dude, Jing Yuan's gonna be a monster.
But the setup that I was using was free to play. The characters may not have all been free to play, but the light cones are free to play accessible. I was using But the Battle Isn't Over on 2 of these characters, and I was using Quid Pro Quo, which is a craftable light cone. Jing Yuan did have his signature though, so I guess, you know, it's more like low spender core. I don't want to lie to you guys. It's probably low spender. So anyways, I was yapping about his light cone for a minute. So let me just show you guys what that actually does, because I feel like you should probably know. His light cone basically takes any problems that you would have playing him with Jing Yuan specifically, and probably with other characters in the future, and just makes them go away. This guy is Bronya Pro Max.
Fair. Ain't no probably about it. It's totally gonna be working with the future characters.
And his light cone is Bronya's light cone Pro Max, but the battle isn't over Pro Max. All right, after the wearer uses skill or ultimate on one ally character, the wearer regenerates 6 energy. This is at S1.
It's actually, I haven't seen this yet, so I'll just let you know. All right, regenerating extra energy is already insane, and I think when it's yellow, I believe it scales with your energy recharge. If that is true, that's fucking insane. I think if it's yellow, I think it does scale with your energy recharge. Forehead. Oh damn, man. Now, my bad, bro. Your mom pulled back my foreskin. No, I'm just kidding. All right, my bad. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Bro, press play. What the fuck?
So you actually get 6 energy whenever you skill, which makes your skill 36 energy instead of just 30. And the ability target receives 1 stack of him for 3 turns, stacking up to 3 times. Now, each him is going to give you 15% damage bonus, which
So 45%.
it's gonna go up to 45% after you've gotten to max stacks. So a total of 45% damage bonus on top of the 80 he's already giving. So he can give up to 125% damage bonus. And he can—
Wait, whoa, hold up. Did I miss something there? Okay, ability target receive 1 stack of him for 3 turns, stacking up to 3 times. Each stack of him increases its holder's damage dealt by 15%. After every 2 instances of skill or ultimate the wearer uses on one ally character, recovers 1 skill point. Including, oh, okay. Boy, I was like, bro, hold up. Hold on, that math ain't mathing, bro. Okay, yeah, now that makes sense. I was like, boy, that math ain't mathing. Okay.
gives himself more energy, and after every 2 instances of skill or ultimate, you recover 1 skill point. So
nice.
regardless
On top
of
of the
whether or
1
not
skill point,
the ally is the beatified, every skill or ultimate you use counts for 1 of 2, and it gives you a skill point after. So that instance where we were at the beginning of the fight, and Jing didn't have the beatified until it was his turn, till after Sunday's skill, well, using the ultimate would have given him 1 of the 2, and the skill would have given the other one. So you actually would have gotten 1 skill point back on turn 1.
Nice.
Which is insanely good.
That is, that's a game changer.
Sunday is absolutely ridiculous. Like, genuinely, this thing is so busted for him.
Honkai Star Rail, bro. Land of the pay to win, boys. We've got to the point in HSR now where, like, pulling on a light cone, signature light cone, is now normalized. Well, he didn't have the S1. If he had the S1, that would have been a game changer, guys. Yeah, if he would have spent an extra $150, that would have been a game changer, guys.
I'm not going to sit here and say you guys need it, because you absolutely don't. Like, he's still going to buff the ever-living heck out of Jing Yuan, even without his light cone. But if you do have it, it is disgusting. So you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, Brax, this is such a broken character. I definitely want to pull this guy. Who does he work with, though? Let me introduce you to the team that benefits the most from Sunday. Hello, would you look at that? Jing Yuan, a sustainer, Sunday, and Robin. These two actually work together in tandem, which is really, honestly, so poetic out of the story. I love that.
Even Aventurine. All three is a pretty banger ass, lore accurate lineup, honestly. I don't know what the fuck Jing Yuan is doing there. Bro's got to be the most random, non-lore accurate ass nigga I ever seen in my life. Jing Yuan, what the bro, they want to buff your ass so bad they threw your non-lore accurate ass onto a team. You don't make no sense on that team, brother. Boy, go sip some tea.
I just have Aventurine here as kind of a shoe-in, but it could be any sustain. Huohuo ends up being like really good just because you get even more energy. So you're getting the 40 from Sunday. You're also
the fake reality. He clutched in the fake reality. You mean the fake reality inside of the fake reality? You mean the dream inside of the dream, brother? Oh my God.
Getting 20%.
Holy Inception.
Like basically every few turns, which is really nice. And you get the attack buffs, which could be beneficial for both Robin and for Jing Yuan. So Huohuo ends up being really good for this, but if you need a shield, Aventurine is the way to go. And any other sustain works. This just ends up being the best one. But this isn't the only place you can play him, because I told you he's Bronya Pro Max. Anywhere you can play Bronya, you can play Sunday, because he has the exact same action forward. Yep. And once you give the beatified, he's basically just better Bronya.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That energy recharge on the ult is pretty damn dank. I told y'all. I remember motherfuckers wasn't listening to me when Scooby-Doo first came out, and now she T0 as hell. Any motherfucker in the game giving energy back, bro, you know what I'm saying? Let's put Acheron aside. That shit is dangerously broken every time, all right? They're going to have to drop 3 more Acherons going forward for that shit to not be donkers. And they can't get rid of, energy recharge induced ults. They can't.
Bronya does give different buffs, which means that in some teams, Sparkle and Bronya can actually outperform Sunday. But what makes Sunday valuable is in the teams where
I do want to watch Pokey's video. I really do, chat. The problem is we got 30 minutes until the NTE live stream. So more than likely, we might have to push Pokey's video to tomorrow. But without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to react to that too. Because I know Pokey, I know he's along my wavelength of like getting sweaty and really figuring that shit out.
where you might be in the SP negative area because you have Bronya and you don't have her Eidolons or you don't have her signature light cone. Sunday can give you some of that SP back, which is where he's going to be a lot comfier for a majority of players than Bronya. That is not saying that Bronya is dog shit now. I just mean that this character is going to be comfier, cozier, easier to play and get value out of.
Fair
so
enough.
to see Bronya Pro Max, he also works with Boot Hill the same way that Bronya works with Boot Hill and ends up being incredibly strong. Getting more energy and action forward is going to make it so that Boot Hill can actually apply physical weakness more often. And
Dude, Boot Hill getting advanced forward, getting the I mean, I can see it. I can see the vision a little bit.
he is just a powerhouse. You guys know how strong Boot Hill is. You don't need me to tell you about that. And basically anywhere that Bronya would be, you can just replace with Sunday. And it's totally fine. Like you could just replace Bronya and Jing's team with Sunday. Is that going to be strictly better? It's up for debate, right? Because Bronya has different buffs. So it depends on your build. It depends on the content and your stats and all that. But as mentioned before, where Sunday is going to excel is going to be in the summon meta that we know is coming because they've teased Remembrance Path, which is a path that focuses on summons. And if you guys know anything about how Memory of Chaos, Apoc Shadow, and Pure Fiction work, they focus on trying to sell the newest character that has a specific playstyle, right?
Yep, you goddamn right. Same shit I've been telling y'all, boys. If you think Remembrance ain't about to revolve around Chicken Wing, boy, you got another thing coming, boys.
When Firefly came out, the MOC was focused on Fire Weak enemies, and even if they weren't Fire Weak, it wouldn't really matter. It gave break buffs. The same thing for Rappa. The enemies were imaginary weak on one of the sides, and the buffs were helpful for Rappa specifically. Now, you can anticipate that if summon characters are coming out, the buffs are going to work for summon characters in summon characters' favor, and Sunday's a character that buffs summon characters. So if you're looking for a new play style, Sunday is going to be an excellent pickup. He will likely get rerun, though, in 3.x. If you're willing to wait and you're willing to see how it goes, you can probably pick him up later. It's not going to be the end of the world. Overall, I do think he
True. But your account probably gonna be scuffed. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna have to deal with the scuff for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you got the Air Force Ones in middle school and you got them hoes scuffed on the side? You know, they were still kind of clean, but they were scuffed at the same time.
He's a crazy good pickup though. And lastly, I'll just show you his Eidolons. I'll go more into these in my guide video, but just so you know how strong these are and kind of what they do. Basically, E1 makes it so whenever it uses a skill, the character that you buff can ignore enemy defense, and their summon can ignore even more of enemy defense.
Wow. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. That's a fucking insane E1. 40% of enemies target defense. God damn. Hold up. When Sunday uses skill, the target can ignore 16% of enemy target defense to deal damage. Okay. The character ignores 16%. Their summon ignores 40%, which is insane for the Lightning Lord. Chat. This is one of those things baked into a character's kit that it just told me so much. I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit just revealed so much. Chat, what this means is the summons on any character coming out, Remembrance, all the summons are gonna be strong as fuck. They about to be strong as shit. They're not putting an E1 to buff summon damage like that and then not dropping no strong ass Remembrance summoners, bro. Nah, this shit is not gonna be a pay to win E1 and they not gonna drop their summoners. Oh, dude, this is a holy fucking leaker on accident. This is holy leaker on accident, bro. They have to match this, chat. They have to monetize the Remembrance summoners around this. They have to. You know how people would be mad about this? Oh my God. That's crazy. That's big. They're going to monetize the fuck out of the summons around this buff. Gee. That's going to be a lot of summon damage, man. Wow. Dude. Even Lingsha's break will count. That means if her fucking little fox attacks somebody for break damage, it's going to ignore 40%. That's actually crazy because defense works against break damage, man. Holy shit. shit, that's a crazy E1. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, boys. E1 over the light cone. E1 over the light cone in my mind, bro. Yeah, I think E1's gonna outvalue the light cone, man. I'll be honest.
Lasting for 2 turns, which is pretty disgusting. That just goes hand in hand with the crit buffs. E2 makes it so that after you use his ultimate for the first time, you actually get 2 skill points. This is only going to work once in the
If you run out of skill points, it's a skill issue, bro.
entire fight, but the 2 skill points can set you ahead a fair bit. So if you don't end up getting his light cone, but you do get Eidolons for him, this will be pretty helpful. And if you get this, you're probably not going to have skill point issues for like most of the fight. It also makes it so that the beatified gets an extra 30% damage bonus, which again, if you have his light cone, can end up making it a grand total of 155% damage bonus, which is absolutely disgusting. And honestly, you probably just want to build an attack orb at that time.
All right. Fuck them Eidolons. Brax, wonderful video, brother. Always enjoy listening to you yap away about the new latest characters. Beautiful. Here's the link, chat. Go and give Brax some support. Give a like. You know what I mean? Don't come up in the fucking comment section nerding out talking about you missed the rotation. Brother is capturing the large audience, the majority, with his content, and he cooks. All right. Redeem this code. Oh, redeem this code for in-game goodies. Oh shit, bro got a code. Hold up, chat. Let me put the code over here, man. Bro got a code. Redeem that code for in-game goodies, chat. Holy. All right, there it is. We got 28 minutes until the live stream becomes available. All right. Okay.